Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Can you hear me? Nitish?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
So, 1 second, I'll just go take my book.
Yeah. Just check. Can you able to see the screen? The chapter. Nitish, just check. Can you able to see the screen? Okay. Nitish, can you able to see my screen?
So only I am here, sir. They are yet to join.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. We will wait for a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hey, Nitish, do we have only biology today?
What?
Do we have only biology today?
No, we have biology and physics.
Okay. Hey, can you send the physics link in the chat there? For some reason,
Right.
I didn't receive it.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I can't see your screen.
Can't see?
No, sir.
Just a minute. Nitish, can you see the screen?
Hello, Nitish Sankal.
Hello, yes?
Can you see the screen?
No, I can't. It's a blues background.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Finished your physics work, Adele?
Yeah. What is it?
No,
Assignment.
your homework. Physics homework.
That questions are.
No, sir gave
What?
us how like barometers are used for weather forecasts.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
one I
one.
finished like long back. I finished in that
I
class itself.
finished the time they gave. Sir,
I
we can
didn't write
start.
it down.
We can't expect Tarun to join early.
Is all able to see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, but
But what?
no, I was seeing only your name at the start.
Okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. We will start now, right?
Yes, sir.
You all, just before starting, you all received your answer paper?
Yes,
You
No,
sir.
wrote
sir.
test? Yes. May
So
I know your
we didn't
marks?
even write test yet, sir. We didn't even write the test.
Hey, school exam
Oh,
da.
exam, sir. No, sir. We didn't
Yeah,
get
No,
that.
sir. We
school,
didn't get
school,
it
in
yet.
school.
We didn't get it yet, sir.
We didn't get it yet, sir.
Oh, okay, fine then. Good.
Today only
So
they
today,
started, like some people were absent, sir. Today only they started writing re-exam.
okay, fine.
Sir, so it will. I think
Okay,
it will take one more week for all of the
Maybe
things
they'll
to
give
come.
after Wednesday.
okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Sir,
So
we
today,
continue.
okay. Set it fast. Today we'll start with the experiments on respiration in plants.
Yes, sir. Just
Okay.
take
Yes,
the
sir.
book.
This lesson taught in your school already?
No,
No,
sir. We're
sir.
starting. We're just starting.
We just start. Sir,
They're just starting. Huh?
Yes,
sir,
sir.
actually in school we didn't finish the C chapter completely, so we were just finishing that, and now we are starting with this.
Okay. Is that okay? We are
Started.
starting here.
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Yes.
sir. We stopped here, sir.
Yes, sir. Just take the book and come.
Okay. So look at that experimental setup. Okay.
Yes. So I think your voice is breaking, sir.
Okay. So this
I know.
experiment to show that what is the objective of this experiment?
Sure that oxygen is used in respiration.
Yeah.
That.
Look
Sir,
at
can
it.
you go to the previous page once, sir?
Previous page once. Okay,
The
just
Do
previous.
you
to
have the textbook there?
No, I just want to see one thing that he underlined. Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go to the next page.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, good. So experiments on respiration in plants. So first experiment to prove that oxygen is used up in respiration. Okay, fine. Look at the experimental setup now. Okay. First, A this A tube setup. This is a conical flask. Can you see?
Yes,
There
Yes,
is
sir.
a
sir.
this is the
Conical flask.
conical flask. You can see the conical flask,
Yes.
and you have wet cotton at the bottom. You have wet cotton wool. Okay,
Yes, sir. At the bottom of the
fine.
conical flask.
And then germinating beans, bean seeds. Okay, germinating bean seeds means which shows active cell division. Okay, fine. And then you can see a rubber cork here, and then another tube. What chemical? A small
Soda
tube
lime.
with soda lime.
Soda
Is it
lime.
clear?
Yes,
Yes,
Can you
sir.
sir.
understand that? So the
Sir,
first thing,
in both flasks, soda lime is there, right, sir?
yes. But what is the same setup here? But what is the difference? B
So they're
also.
dead beans. This side the
Yes,
beans, this
here
side the.
germinating bean
And
seeds.
antiseptic, sir.
Here it is,
Oh.
yeah, antiseptic. Dead seeds and antiseptics. How can you ensure that the seeds are dead? They are not germinating.
So they cannot germinate. They won't germinate.
They are boiled. Okay?
Yes, sir. That's why
Understand?
we boil them.
Boiled seeds cannot germinate. Okay? And with
Yes,
the
sir.
antiseptic to avoid the bacterial decay. Okay, fine. So, can you understand both of the setup now? And
Yes, sir.
can you see a L-shaped tube? Okay.
Yes, sir.
is here bottom. In the bottom, you can see a beaker with water. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Both
Yes,
of the
sir.
tubes reaches here. Both of the tubes reaches here. This is the experimental setup. Okay. Can you understand the experimental setup now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you should know about the other means the purpose of all chemicals and other substances. What is the role of wet cotton?
Sir,
Wet
the role
cotton.
of
Sir,
cotton
it
is to
acts, sir,
provide
it acts
moisture.
like soil,
Oh,
sir.
Yeah.
It acts like
Then
soil.
acts like
Yeah,
soil,
just one
provides
solid
moisture,
support. See,
nutrients,
for the seed, like a solid support as well as for the
to germinate.
water. Can you understand?
Sir,
Fine.
it absorbs water, sir, and it acts as soil.
It
Yeah.
is wet.
Okay, wet. It is wet. It gives water for germination.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
you can see soda lime. What is the function of soda lime?
Sir, it acts
Absorbs
as
the carbon dioxide produced by the seeds.
Absorbing any carbon dioxide released by the seeds. Okay, absorbing
Yes.
any carbon dioxide released by the seeds. Okay, fine. You know the basic setup and role of each and every substance. Now, the process will occur and it takes few days. And what happens? What is the observation? The delivery tube, okay, connected with the flask A. Okay,
yes, sir.
okay, the delivery tube connected with flask A will show a greater rise in water level.
Water.
And can you see that water level?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Increase because of the absorption, more absorption.
Can you see?
Relevant water.
Sir,
Yes,
atmosphere.
sir.
The mark there. Here it is
Not
there.
that.
What
Not
atmosphere,
not
Can you see the
atmosphere.
difference?
Yes, sir.
How,
Yes, sir.
sir, but this is how atmospheric pressure works, right, sir?
Can you see?
No.
But
No, like that.
see, conclusion next part. First, look at the difference. Step by step, you go. You know the setup. You know the role of each and every substances. Now, what is the observation? Interpretation next. In delivery tube A, can you see a rise in water level?
It's
It's
more, sir.
here. Can you see it's here? But here, only this. Can you see the difference?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Fine. Now, coming to the conclusion. So, after few days, the delivery tube connected with flask A will show greater rise in water level.
Yes.
Okay, fine. That's the first thing. Now, when a burning paper is introduced
Sir, why,
into
sir? Why does it rise?
thought, you just read, finish. See, listen. Finish the experiment first, then you can get your answer. Okay, first finish reading. When a burning paper is introduced into each flask. Okay, after removing their cork, the flame is immediately put off in flask A, but it continues for the second for short while in flask A. Now, what are the two observations? You know the experimental setup. After few days, what are the two observations?
Then flask
You
case
can
is
see?
more absorb, like the rise
Yeah.
in water.
This is one thing. Okay, rise in water level. Fine. Second,
So the seeds will start germinating. Right?
here immediately
The seeds,
what?
Fire is put
the
off.
seeds
The
will start
burning
to
paper
sprout.
gets off.
seeds will
Okay,
start.
and there it burns. In flask B, it burns for more time. Two observations. Can you understand?
What was the
Yes,
second
sir.
Yes, sir.
observation?
Now, why? Because for burning, what is required?
Oxygen.
Oxygen is
Oxygen.
required.
Oxygen.
Okay, here germinating seeds absorb oxygen from here. Okay, they take oxygen, they release carbon dioxide. Okay, they release carbon dioxide. They take in oxygen, they release carbon dioxide.
So what is the role
Okay.
of soda lime then?
It
It
absorbs the
absorbs.
carbon
You come to
dioxide.
that. Soda lime, what it does? Absorbing carbon dioxide released. Okay, soda line for what? Absorbing carbon dioxide. So, what occurs in respiration?
Like
Oxygen is
takes
taken,
carbon dioxide
O2 in, and CO2 out. The carbon dioxide which is released is absorbed by the soda line. So, that's the first one interpretation they are giving. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's why when a burning paper is introduced, it cannot burn further because there is no oxygen is present here.
no germination.
But here, the oxygen which was there is still there. That's why when a paper is introduced, till the presence of oxygen, it burns. Can you understand?
That means the
It
germinating
burns.
seeds will die.
So, yeah.
Right?
So it shows oxygen was absent in flask A, thereby it was used up by germinating seeds. Okay,
Uncle,
so
potato
the
soup.
oxygen was used up, indicated that rise of
Respiration.
water level
Yeah,
in
right.
the delivery tube. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. And now this is what the question you people asked for. Why there is a slight increase in level of water in the delivery tube?
They ask question
Okay.
like this.
Because here the oxygens are used up, so carbon dioxide is absorbed, so there is a vacuum and the water comes in. Okay, but here
Yes.
there is no room for the water to move. Okay, no reaction is occurring. Okay, that's why the water cannot rise more. Water cannot rise further. Is it clear? The first
Yes,
experiment.
The next experiment.
Next question. Next, can we go to the next experiment?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Experiment to prove that carbon dioxide is produced during respiration in germinating seeds.
Yeah.
Take two flasks A and B. Place some wet cotton wool at the bottom of the each flask. Soak the seeds.
Sir, soaked means they're put in water and like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Look at that.
Yeah.
Already they soaked in water. Yes. Or placed in flask A. Soaked wet cotton here and then soak the bean seeds and cork is placed and then in flask B, okay, boiled dead seeds are placed. Can you see the very simple experimental setup? Can you see? A with cotton wool, soaked beans and cork is put. Here B with again cotton wool but boiled seeds, dead. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, that's the experimental setup. And just go to the experiments. What they have done, a little antiseptic is added to flask B to prevent bacterial growth on dead seeds. Because from dead seeds, bacteria can come.
Yes, sir.
So,
why do they need an antiseptic for this, sir? We know that the beans. So why do
yeah,
they need an
means
But it
because
cannot be like.
no. From here, bacteria can grow and that can resemble the same experiment. Means A, setup A. Bacteria can do the respiration.
Fungi will start growing on the
any other organism can
only
grow.
on dead cells? Right?
That organism not to grow, they add antiseptics. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. And then completely read the paragraph. The flask are securely corked and left in a condition of proper light and proper temperature.
For them to germinate.
Yeah. Then a few days later, the seed in flask A will be found to have clearly germinated, and those of flask B, no sign of any germination. That is very natural. And now the gases in each flask, the gases in each flask are tested by removing the cork and tilting the flask over a test tube containing lime water and shaken up the test tube. Okay?
Excuse me, sir.
Experimental setup, you know, after
Sir,
that.
I have a doubt, sir.
You see, don't worry. Let us finish the paragraph, then they will answer all your doubts in the paragraph. If you still cannot understand after finishing the paragraph, then we will discuss. Okay, so please wait. Okay, just to know the experimental setup and what experiment is going on, and then what they are doing. Now only we have come to, we know step 1, you know step 2, and now only we started step 3. Then we will come to the rest. Don't worry, please wait. Okay, fine. So the test tubes were tilted there with the, here look at the lime water is there, and then they are tilted. See, the gas should come out and there should some reaction should occur. So the expected gas is carbon dioxide, which is heavier than the air, would flow down. CO2, if produced, will flow down. Okay, and then the gas from flask A, if because flask A will contain carbon dioxide, okay, though carbon dioxide in flask B logically, okay. So the carbon dioxide turns the lime water milky, would turn the lime water milky, showing the presence of carbon dioxide. Okay, but B will not show that. So which means only the germinating seeds can take in oxygen, can release out CO2. That's why this carbon dioxide from here, one is tilted the lime water into milk.
Reacts with
Lime water.
Okay, yeah, that's the main thing.
yes.
Okay, which shows germinating seeds gives out carbon dioxide. Okay, any doubt till now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What? So please, that's what. That's why I asked you to wait. Everything is clearly mentioned here. Fine.
Sir, how do those soaked beans in flask A germinate when there is no flow of oxygen and carbon dioxide, sir?
Because oxygen is already present here. Can you say? Can you do you know? Here oxygen.
Sir, but is that enough for the seeds to germinate?
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's what. It is enough to germinate, but not enough to grow. Okay, it can germinate, but not able to grow. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's the experiment. Now, an alternate method for the same experiment. Just read it completely. A similar, more directly observable experiment to show that carbon dioxide is produced during respiration in germinating seeds is arranged in figure 7.4. The air drawn in the conical flask is CO2 present in it. The clear lime water in flask B confirms that air enters flask C is CO2 free. The lime water turning milky.
This is a more complicated version or more sophisticated version of
yeah. Actually, look at that.
A lazy person.
7.4. 7.4. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can see.
This is what a lazy person will do, sir.
See, look at that. Series of flasks, conical flasks. A, B, C, D. Okay, there are series of flasks which are present.
Yes, sir.
And here air is pumped. You can see 2-hole cork, and then air comes in, and then goes, and then comes in,
yes,
and then goes, and then seeds are here. Since the presence of air makes germination and seeds germinating, releases carbon dioxide. See,
Yes, sir.
here oxygen comes in, oxygen goes, oxygen comes in, oxygen goes. But here oxygen comes in, CO2 goes.
So
Okay,
why is there two
Yeah.
oxygen thing? So what's the
because here,
function?
see here, nothing is there to consume oxygen.
So, but why do we need to do two times, sir? One with potassium hydroxide and one with lime water.
Because different chemicals, you can see
Oh,
KOH solution,
so but
lime water
it will
solution.
be the same if I use water because
Yeah.
it'll just
Because
come
in
out.
air, see, listen, in air, if water is, if carbon dioxide is there, which is filtered here,
Oh.
It'll dissolve a little bit.
yeah, which is filtered here,
Completely.
Sir, so
okay,
after that only
any
oxygen will go
CO2,
into
so then
the
pure air
CO2.
can enter here. See, listen, pure air can enter here because you don't have to supply CO2 this germinating seeds. No CO2 should be supplied. That's why here a kind of air filtration, especially CO2 filtration. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And CO2 is not here to prove that lime water is kept. Just to ensure. This is to
Okay.
filter CO2. Can you understand?
Yes,
This is to
sir.
filter CO2. And this is to ensure there is no CO2. Yes. Check. A kind of check. Yes.
They're telling
Okay.
they're
Tested.
removing CO2, telling that there is no CO2,
Yeah.
producing CO2, and
Ah.
proving there is.
Like if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
blow from it,
Yes. Now
filter out all the.
only oxygen can enter. So listen, only oxygen can enter. It is filtered. And now the germinating seeds definitely like takes in oxygen, gives out carbon dioxide. Now what is the option for to reach tube D? Only carbon dioxide can reach out.
Only carbon
If
dioxide.
germination is success, and then the lime water turns milky. Okay,
Yes.
that's the experimental setup. Yes, CO2 is released during respiration. Can you
So
understand?
this
Yes, sir.
lime water and potassium hydroxide just filter out all the other gases except
Here
oxygen.
this is to filter, yes, to absorb and dissolve any CO2. If CO2, see, listen, you know one thing, CO2 is have more affinity to what? Water
Water.
than
Uh,
oxygen.
yes, sir.
Oxygen. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
CO2. Oxygen is there, carbon dioxide is there. Oxygen is having less affinity to water compared to CO2. CO2 is having more affinity to water. So O2 and CO2 comes and O2 is released since less affinity it is having, but CO2 is having more affinity. It is dissolved in the water alone. CO2 will be present here itself. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So that's the again second experiment.
So what does affinity mean?
I think this is the third experiment we are seeing today, right?
So what does affinity mean?
Affinity, binding ability,
Oh, dissolving
affinity,
stuff or dissolving.
yeah, affinity, binding ability, you can say,
Okay, yeah.
binding ability. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Affinity, CO attraction. Okay,
So affinity is like water affinity. Water,
yeah,
the CO2
CO,
affinity.
see, CO2 is having more affinity with
Water.
water than oxygen.
Has less
Okay,
affinity in water.
okay, water is having less affinity with oxygen.
Yes, sir.
Can you understand?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You can apply this point with see, this is very important thing in our respiration also. See, when we breathe, we take in oxygen. Yes,
Sir.
Yes, sir.
and our cells releases CO2. In our body also, oxygen is having more affinity with
What is this?
hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin. Oxygen binds to hemoglobin.
Like energy.
97% of oxygen binds to hemoglobin. Okay. To the blood plasma, to the blood water, only 3% it is binded. Okay. Means less affinity to water, oxygen. But
So I thought
carbon dioxide is
O2
having
was
more
stuck.
affinity to water.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Just keep this in mind. It occurs in human respiration also. Same thing. In your higher classes, you may study. No, not in higher classes. 10th, you will study this. Okay, in class 10. Okay,
Higher.
fine. Can you understand all
Yes,
three experiments as of now? What is the
Yes,
first
sir.
experiment?
first experiment to
Sir,
show
prove
that
that
oxygen is like
Yeah,
absorbed by the thing,
yeah.
and second is
First
to
one.
tell carbon
Yes.
dioxide is given out
You
by
oxygen is utilized in respiration. And second one, carbon dioxide is
is
released.
produced.
Okay, for that two experiments we used. Okay,
Three,
carbon dioxide is released. For that we used two experiments. Okay, fine. Next, experiment to prove that carbon dioxide. Okay, experiment
Didn't
to
we
prove
just
that
do this?
carbon dioxide is produced by green plants during respiration.
So isn't it
Okay,
the same thing?
no. This is a
it's
different.
almost the same, almost the same, almost the
Oh,
same.
which is while
Okay,
growing, not germination.
yeah,
Growing.
yeah. Look at that. Look at the setup. Flask A, flask B, and then air
The
comes
plant.
in, lime water, clear lime water. Again, lime water, what will do?
Will
It will
ensure
turn
that there
milky
is no
white
carbon
when
dioxide.
carbon dioxide
Ah,
is contact.
yeah, carbon dioxide dissolves. Then look at the pump.
A milky white
Goes to
precipitate.
the thing, carbon dioxide. Okay, free air is entering here. CO2 free air enters. But here also, okay, and
But
look
CO2
at that.
free air means oxygen, basically.
Look at that. So this setup, the plant is there, and then the air should be sent out, and then again air is, yeah,
Nitrogen also needed by
lime
a
water
plant.
is there, and then air sucked. So flask A, flask B, and then in between you have plants.
Sir,
Okay, this is basic.
in a grown plant, where does respiration occur, sir?
Don't worry.
What do you mean?
Just look at the experimental setup. We will read that. Okay, you just look at the experimental setup now. Can you see the experimental setup
Yes, sir.
now? Okay, so in this setup, a small potted plant, geranium. This is the bell jar. This is called what? The bell jar should be placed on a glass sheet. The bell jar. This is the bell jar placed on a glass sheet, and its ring as well as all other connection should be Vaseline to make them airtight. Okay, look at that.
Yes, sir.
Be airtight. It should be airtight. All should be airtight. No air air can just
So
like
your
that enter
voice is
into the thing.
lagging, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
Okay. Is it
So we
okay
can't hear
now?
your voice lagging.
Okay
Still
now?
lagging, sir. Now it's okay, sir.
Now it's okay,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay,
It's
fine.
still the same, sir.
We take it back.
Again, it's breaking, sir.
Oh,
Now it's good, sir.
Wait
When I
for
say,
Don't make me
oh,
take it
okay,
back.
it's
wait
like
for
I'm
him
correct,
to
sir.
say it. Like
Don't
speak.
make me
Wait
take
for
it back.
him to speak.
So how did you leave and join in a blink of an eye, sir?
He has the supercomputer.
What do you mean?
Autoclick.
Autoclick. World record for joining his Zoho classroom.
If I could join like that to the next class, would be amazing. I can beat you all the time. Even though you get disqualified all the time.
Hey, this time I didn't get the link there.
Told you, I sent it to your mom
Hello?
and dad.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Like, hey, I sent it to your mom and your dad, uncle.
Okay, Spotify auto open ஆயிக்கும். அதனால நீ play பண்ணோனே வந்துரும்.
You realize that sir is still there in the meeting.
Oh.
No one is falling for that, Rakambu. Only Ishan fell for that today. I said who? You said who? The Rishan said me.
No, I had Spotify like auto starts whenever I turn on the computer. So my dad
Does
played
it
some
for
song, I
you?
started playing in my headsets.
Hey, if you use it
That's
in
lucky guy. I
Chrome,
don't have
hey, if you use it in Chrome, you don't get ads there. Actually,
Chroma.
Brave, not the Chrome.
Yes,
Brave,
what
not Chrome.
There's like I have like 1,000 apps there. There's ads in this meeting right now for me.
What?
Actually, in that side, in that corner, because I'm not full
Oh,
screen. It's a full
you're
screen video.
joining from Chrome, ah.
No, I'm joining
I
from
have
what
the
is
app.
this? Axel. What is this Axel?
What is that web
I
browser?
have the app.
What kind of a
Edge.
web browser are
Microsoft
you using?
Edge.
Bruh.
Hey, I don't know how to change my main.
Dude, it's like
Default settings,
you
right?
have Opera, you have Chrome,
Oh, it's not
the
Opera.
one
It's
you
Opera.
Opera. It's Opera,
I
right?
have Opera GX. It's amazing, bro.
It's
Opera
you
GX is
have
almost
GX,
better than
bro.
Chrome.
Isn't GX like a
It's good.
bot one?
No, it's not a bot one. It's a
Huh?
normal thing.
What are you
But you
talking?
can
It's a
customize
gaming
all the
browser.
things. You can. No, it's not a
Yeah.
gaming
I
thing. It's a
It's a
it,
normal.
gaming.
it
It's a gaming browser.
It's an internet
it's
software. It's an internet
a
browser. Da.
we know that we know
I
it's
know,
an
but it's
internet
made for
software,
gaming.
but it's made for gaming.
I
Yeah, it's
mean, it's
made for
actually made
gamers.
for apps, not gaming in specific. Like there's
Hey,
Instagram,
it's not like it's made for gaming. It just improves your gaming.
Discord. Why do you need that?
Bruh. Discord is different.
What are you gonna use this Opera GX for? Gonna play Minecraft in our browser.
We can use it for a Minecraft blocker.
You
Minecraft
can't do
mod
that.
blocker.
Mod
Minecraft.
blocker. So that's the
Minecraft
thing here.
mobs auto click destroyer extension
You can just
only on
download
Opera
it.
GX.
Okay, nothing.
When you
You
want to play Psalms
destroyed
Royale, you
something
can use.
today after you
when
done.
you when you want to play when you want to play online games with 10,000 FPS, Opera
Yeah,
GX is
Really
the
need that. I get like 20,
yeah.
10 FPS.
And it has a special extension called All Guns Unlocked, All Skins Unlocked, Psalms
Oh my
Royale
god,
cracked, 100% working,
not crack.
proved.
dude. It sounds like that
And then you download
that
it, be like,
no, it sounds like that fake games where you get everything for free.
and then you get rickrolled at
I
the
know,
end.
right?
Never gonna kill you.
Dude,
No, it'll be like, play this online game right now. Click, never gonna give.
And then it'll be like he'll download a file, a file name like definitely not a virus.exe, and then you click a brick wall, and then each brick will go away, and then be like you got stick bug. Oh,
No,
oh
da,
shit, there's technical issues.
I always wonder how like they can easily scam. We download multiple files from the internet. Someone can just put a
Now
virus
how
in it
many
and then
files I
hack
downloaded?
entire computer.
It always my computer tells me that it's harmful. My
I know,
computer
da.
tells me it's
They,
harmful.
you know the thing about like Mac. If I download something, it won't even allow me to open it if it's some malware is in it.
You have to have
Like I
like
can't
the
even open it.
parental advice
Hey,
ready to.
you're talking about opening. I have the Casper Skydive. If there is something like virus, it will like go to a screen like
Even I have
Windows.
that, huh?
Windows shutdown screen, right? The blue background.
No, I have
Mm,
quick heal. It's
It
yeah.
will go. It
antivirus.
will go to that blue background, and it won't go till I uninstall it.
Guys use antivirus website. I mean website. No, antivirus, right?
I don't even use antivirus. Mac has an
Yeah,
inbuilt antivirus. No, Mac has
no,
an
no,
inbuilt
Mac.
Hey,
Yeah,
antivirus.
what do you
Mac,
expect?
Mac
Right?
and
Mac.
Chromebook have inbuilt antiviruses.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Mac.
bro, the
You have to get
antivirus
your
is
money
another
worth.
level, raw.
You have to get
Nothing I
your
can
money
do.
worth like 3 lakh.
They
Like
T
1
launcher
lakh.
also like
It's worth a scooter. A
T
scooter is
launcher
worth.
also like can't.
Even just like 2 seconds is
I can't
open for me.
for everyone because it's made on Java.
So
But we're
what? Does
learning that. That
Mac
means
not support
I
that?
can become a Minecraft employee, Mojang
No,
employee.
like it's saying T launcher has some harmful virus in it.
And what do you expect? Well, cracked.
If you open T launcher, if you open this T launcher, 100 you will be in an obsidian cave. You can't even get out.
Bedrock.
Obsidian
Actually,
Virus
cave.
detected
You
here.
would have
take a
told.
very long time. Hey, no.
You'll be
Hey,
like
like
you.
it should be possible for human, right?
It should.
Obsidian cave.
No, no, it
No, no,
is
no, no, no,
that.
wait.
It's
Obsidian
that.
cave. No, no, I'm telling. Obsidian cave are surrounded by water, and there is an elder guardian standing outside, and that thing will give you mining fatigue, and you're crouching on a soul sand, and your slowness 7,000,
And you're and yeah, you
and
get
your
spawn killed.
circle.
Computers burst.
You should have set the reinforced deep slider. That's even stronger.
Yeah, right.
Watched it on YouTube only. No.
Bruh, what are you talking? This
It's
was like
called
2
deep
years
study,
ago.
right? In that deep dark
Yeah.
city, in a deep dark city,
Hey, you know
there's
what's the
like
saddest part
a
about
big
Mac?
what?
There is no MS Paint. Even for fun, I can't draw anything.
Actually, I don't use MS Paint
There's
at all.
no
I
such
use the
software.
3D modeling thing,
No, like
something.
there's no such software where you can draw.
Hey, my sister has Photoshop in her Mac when she bought it for free.
Oh, some
I don't
people do.
use Photoshop.
I have GIMP. I have GIMP. It's like similar to Photoshop, but not that
I don't even
popular.
know what she's gonna use it for.
Hey, I got
Called-
I got an
Hey,
anti
Photoshop is super useful,
I got an anti
Like
Tarun
went to
virus
one place,
built
okay.
into this
Photoshop.
computer.
Oh, that's me. No, see, like Photoshop, okay. We went to one place, okay. So we took a photo there, and then like it is written toilet next to the photo, okay. So like put it into
See
Photoshop.
how bad.
I just like use the AI tool where you can just erase that. So the entire thing just went. It was
GPT
like plain.
hold my beer.
In math classes versus Tarun in other classes.
Hey, there's something called Photopea. You guys know Photopea, right?
Hey, you
Photopea.
saw this picture,
Where you pee on a photo.
bruh.
No, like green peas like that. Photopea. Hey, it's like exactly
Hey,
like
you saw this
Photoshop,
picture,
but it's
Ada?
online that too.
Why you know that? Dude, for a
Saw this
second I
picture,
thought.
Ada?
Oh yeah,
For,
I saw you sent it in WhatsApp.
Hey, my parents, da.
for a second I thought you went to Maldives, dude.
No, I didn't go to Maldives. I can't say what.
It's like hello. It's like dancing like this. Ding, ding, ding. Wait, what? My what? Like this.
I'll show you guys all the photos there. What the?
Pa, pa.
My sister made that actually. My sister made this
Wait.
yesterday.
Hey, that's a
Sure,
one way
sure.
to get to hell.
It's amazing. What are you talking about? It's amazing. Like, look at this, bro. What the?
Why
Send
do
me
you
a
need
video.
so many photos on a bicycle?
Pa.
Hey, you go there once a lifetime. Da. What do you mean? There's so many photos, da?
I hate taking photos, da.
Hey, there's
No,
4
no,
GB photos when you went to Sikkim.
look
Like,
at
actually.
this.
4
When you ever
GB.
go to like trips with your family, like your entire relatives, there's always that one aunt who always takes every single photo, bro. She fills up
Hey,
the
that's
frame
actually
with
my
cheese.
father. Da. What are you talking about? That guy, my father like
No,
takes every single.
I'm saying there's
Yeah,
at
that's
least
you,
one
da. I
person,
don't go
no?
with aunties.
Oh.
I never said aunties, right? I said aunt, like
Oh,
aunt.
nice.
Aunt.
Oh,
The
one
English
second.
aunt.
What the
One second.
French?
One second.
On.
Oh,
Hey, you guys know,
No,
right? I'm
SpongeBob
pretty
is
sure you
sad
guys
without you.
saw
I don't
it.
know the
What?
So joined us.
guys. Am I into it?
Saw what? Sir. Thank you.
I can't hear you, sir.
No,
No,
Darun.
Darun.
That's Tarun, da.
Hello,
Not Darun.
students.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Can you hear me now?
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
good evening.
deep,
Can you
so,
hear me now?
now
No,
we can
sir.
hear you. Now we can maybe.
It's very.
Okay.
It's breaking, sir.
Okay. Can you all able to see the screen? Hello, students. Can
Sir,
you
we
all
can see
able to see
Yes,
this?
sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, we're able to see the screen.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm
Oh,
scared of
Tarun's dumbed. I think he has a speaking problem.
Okay, fine. So, shall we discuss with this
Your voice
experiment?
is breaking.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
Your voice breaking, sir.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Just
listen now.
It is a bit slow.
Look at this experiment. Experiment number 3. Like to prove that carbon dioxide is produced by green plants during respiration. See, look at that. Production of carbon dioxide. CO2 is released by plant. Okay, that's the main thing. The bell jar. Hello, students, can
Yes,
you
sir,
hear
we can
me?
hear you. Yes, sir, we
Okay,
can hear
fine.
you.
So look at that. In this experiment, the air is pumped in. Okay, and then here lime water is there, which clears or CO2. Now CO2 free air enters into the bell jar, and now this CO2 is taken. Okay, see, listen. The CO2 free air actually enters, so only oxygen can come in. So plants take in oxygen, gives out CO2. CO2 is released here. CO2 is released. That's very, very important. Released. Okay, released. And that CO2 turns is pumped out, and then look at that. The CO2 turns the lime water milky. The lime water milky. Okay, that's the experimental setup. See, the main thing here is what are the main difference between plant respiration and photosynthesis. Photosynthesis and respiration.
Photosynthesis is absorbed, sir. Carbon dioxide is absorbed. Photosynthesis.
Yeah, because only in light. So in this experimental setup, this part, what should occur in what?
Like if
Dark.
light is there,
Only in
photosynthesis.
dark. If light is there, only photosynthesis will occur. See, listen. If light is there, photosynthesis occurs. But here, no light. So it should be, it is mandatory. This experiment should be carried out in dark, or else the tea
Photosynthesis will
flask, the
occur.
bell jar is covered with black cloth to prevent photosynthesis. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so and when you observe here the lime water turning milky, it means yes, respiration, plant respiration, CO2 is released, oxygen is taken, like
Sir, your
our
voice
respiration.
broke.
Okay, fine. Okay, so that's about this experiment.
So
Still voice is breaking?
no, sir, it's not, sir.
No, it was
No,
broken,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
It broke at that time alone. Now it's fine.
Yeah, fine. Now, so the next experiment, we just see one more experiment. The last experiment, maybe tomorrow we can
Yes, two more
see. But
experiments.
look at that, or if possible, we'll finish. Just please cooperate.
We can finish.
Yeah, fine. The experiment number 4, to show that heat is evolved during the experiment. I will finish it quickly. See, look at the two experimental setup. Okay, here in this flask, germinating seeds. Here, dead
Yes.
seeds with antiseptic as we do, and a thermometer is placed and a cotton plug is kept in both of the things. Okay, so the germinating after few days, like look at that, after one day, the 24 hours of germination, look at that. So, or one day or 2 day, whatever. Okay, so what occurs? Heat is generated. Germinating seeds generates heat. So there is a rise in temperature. Okay,
Yes,
increased
sir.
temperature, rise in temperature is seen, which means what? Germinating seeds releases heat. Okay, heat is
Yes, sir.
liberated during the germination. So that's the experiment. Okay, but here, as usual, it is boiled. The seeds are boiled and treated with antiseptics, and then no germination, and then no rise in temperature. Okay, so only germinating seeds can
Yes, sir.
show increase in temperature.
Sir, how are seeds able to germinate that cramped up, sir?
Yeah, it is cotton plug, not airtight. See, listen, it is not airtight. It is cotton plug only. Cork. In previous experiments and all, they placed cork.
Only germinate, they don't grow.
Rubber cork they placed, but here air can enter
Oh,
basically
Only
because it
germinate,
is cotton plug. Cotton plug. So germination can occur. Okay, fine.
yes, sir.
So the next experimental setup. Okay,
Barometer.
to demonstrate
Almost.
experiment
Thermometer,
5 to
No,
demonstrate
almost a
anaerobic
barometer.
respiration. Okay, anaerobic respiration. Okay, fine. So they're telling take 8 to 10 soaked and peeled off peas and push them into a mouth of a test tube filled with mercury and inverted in a beaker of mercury. Look at the experimental setup. This is also mercury, and here also you have mercury. And then look at that here, what are present? The germinating seeds are present. Okay, so this is the main setup. One simple setup only. Okay, don't assume that there are two setup. No, this is one setup, single setup only. So mercury, beaker, and then test tube, and here you have what the germinating seeds are kept. Germinating seeds are kept, and observe that after 2 to 3 days, after 2 to 3 days, you can see like here, okay, like the germinating seed, since it produces CO2, which is heavier, which pushes the seeds down. Okay, a vacuum is created. Look at that, a CO2. The presence of CO2 here pushes the seeds down. Okay, that's the experiment. Means it is still anaerobic respiration. So carbon dioxide. Okay, in the presence of oxygen, also the respiration can occur. Fine, we'll finish that experiment. So the seeds will float on top, will be completely surrounded by mercury in the initial time, and
Yes,
then
sir.
after 2 days the level of mercury in the test tube will fall and liberated gas will found to be carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide can be tested by introducing a stick of potassium hydroxide into the test tube, which will float up through mercury, and on coming into contact with gas will absorb CO2. Okay, so many ways by which we can ensure that yes, CO2 is produced here.
We
Okay,
can also
that's
do it by sending the CO2 in lime water, right, sir?
many things. The same tube can be taken, lime water can be used, whatever. To check CO2, what and all can be done here. Many things can be done. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. Yeah, so that's the main important thing here. Okay, so level of mercury will again, that means if you observe, if you remove carbon dioxide, and then finally it can reversible, again mercury will float in the seeds will float actually. Can you understand? Fine, so that's this experiment. And now the next one.
So there's only
It's the
5
last one.
experiments.
Yeah,
That's the last
experiment
one, sir.
over. Now we are respiration contact with photosynthesis. You know photosynthesis, both are distinctly opposite. What occurs in photosynthesis? Look
Sir,
at this thing.
photosynthesis is when carbon
Carbon
dioxide
dioxide is
and water
absorbed
is absorbed
Uh,
to produce
in presence of
oxygen
sunlight.
Look at the
in
table.
presence of
See, please
sunlight.
look at the table. Photosynthesis occurs in the presence of chlorophyll, occurs in respiration, occurs in all living cells. Only cells with chlorophyll can do photosynthesis, but all living cells can do respiration.
So breaking.
Photosynthesis requires light. Only it occurs in the presence of light. Here occurs at oxygen. And here photosynthesis, carbon dioxide and water is used. Here uses only oxygen and glucose is used, and oxygen is released, carbon dioxide is released. Light energy is converted into chemical energy. Chemical is partly converted into heat, okay, and then results in gain in weight, okay, and results in weight loss. Food, glucose is manufactured, glucose is broken down. So all are contrasting points basically. It is a anabolic pathway, it is catabolic pathway. Okay, so these are all the differences.
Sir, your voice is breaking a lot, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please read the table. Very
Oh my God.
simple thing you know. Okay, respiration. And then what you should know is, yeah, respiration in plants compared with the respiration in animals. Okay, respiration in plants with the respiration in animals. Okay, fine. So what is the difference?
So
There is no gaseous transport. Okay, the respiratory gases diffuse in out by cell in diffusion. See, the basic aspect of respiration, same in all organisms, little differences between plants and animals. First, in plants, okay, in
Yes,
plants,
sir.
there is no gaseous transport. For example, in our body, we inhale oxygen and then go to the lungs, then alveoli, and then blood capillary, then blood, then through blood vessel, it is transported to the cell. So, no such kind of transport occurs in plants. Okay,
yes, sir.
just by diffusion, just by diffusion in plants, gas exchange occurs. But we have a separate
Your voice is breaking,
system.
sir.
Plant only uses diffusion. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Plant, they do not have circulatory system. They do not have access
I cannot
respiratory
understand anything you say, sir.
okay,
Sir,
and
your
so on.
voice
But
is
in
breaking
animals, we
a
have
lot, sir.
separate
We can't
blood
understand what you're
transport
saying.
respiratory system. We have
Am
a
I
separate.
audible?
Oh my God. Okay, okay. Anyway, so this little part we will. Can you hear me now?
I mean, sometimes it's very like glitchy, but
Okay.
sometimes
Okay, okay. Then this is easy point only. So please read. You can understand. We finished the important, all important aspect basically. Okay. Just a table only. You can easily differentiate. Here, end product is ethanol. Okay. In anaerobic respiration, end product is ethanol. Okay. While in animals, lactic acid is produced. Okay. In plants, only little heat is produced. Can you understand?
yes, sir.
Hello, students.
Yes.
Means that's very simple thing only. You can read it and please work out all the questions. Okay. Next class we can discuss with a new chapter, Five Kingdom classification. Okay.
So
Okay. Fine. So please read.
yes, sir.
Please
Sir, I hate the
read.
next chapter, sir.
Yeah. Please read the
Wider. I mean,
Sir,
last
it is big.
topic.
Water.
Okay.
Water.
On
yes,
your
sir.
Why is it so
own.
big?
Can you please read the last topic? That is
Sir, that is
respiration. Yeah, respiration in plants.
anaerobic
Please read this.
respiration.
Yeah, please read this on your own. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Sir,
We'll
next
see
chapter
in next
is
class.
my worst fear, sir, because it gave me a nightmare in 7th standard.
Okay.
Bad. Insects you don't like.
Okay. This one now.
So
We will
don't
see
show
in the
to me,
next
sir. It will
class.
go run away.
Next class.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Tapeworms are like very disgusting, but
Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Not like that,
Thank
the
you.
chapter is extremely tough. I was like, I couldn't sleep before the biology exam in 7th.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye,
We
sir.
have to buy hard
Thank
a
you.
lot of stuff in
Hey,
this.
this is not
Yes,
Thank
that
sir.
you.
this test, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna be the first.
Yeah.